Welcome back. A new study released just an hour ago is giving us new insight onto what it could take to save the Great Salt Lake. Now, despite that promising winter 2 years ago, those lake levels have dropped once again to about 4,192 feet, which is close to the 2021 levels. And that means there could be adverse effects for everyone who depends on the lake. And this morning's newly released study calls for some pretty big conservation measures to get those lake levels back up. And Fox 13 News political reporter Ben Winslow digs into that data.
The study published today in the journal Environmental Challenges says in order to bring the Great Salt Lake back up to a sustainable level, we all need to cut our water use in northern Utah by a third. That is across the board: municipal, residential, industrial, and agricultural. But agriculture, which is the state's top water user, would need to make even deeper cuts: a 61% reduction in alfalfa production and upwards of 50% less hay. The study actually throws out a policy consideration of fallowing. Now, that's where you pay farmers to not grow crops in order to save water. The starting price, well, they calculate it would be $29 per Utah resident per year. One of the study's authors tells me he is not looking to demonize farmers and ranchers, but look at the tough choices on the table when it comes to saving the Great Salt Lake.
Now, a lot of them, because of difficult financial circumstances, a lot of them are vulnerable to losing their farms or ranches. Almost all of them, the vast majority of farmers and ranchers in this basin, are working a second job. So they're not just full-time farmers and ranchers. They're actually having to do something else just to make a living. And so we have to take that into consideration. We have to respect those difficult situations. And I'd like to think that we can figure out a mix of solutions that really helps those farmers and ranchers financially, gets them out of some of the binds that they're in, and also enables them to be the heroes that are going to save this lake.
Now, coming up later today on Fox 13 News, we are, of course, getting reaction to this pretty significant study. We're talking to a farmer as well as others impacted by this study. We've also posted a link for the study for you to read. That's at fox13now.com. In Cache County, Ben Winslow, Fox 13 News, Utah.